got you.
All right.
Got it?
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. But we won't put this one on. Help me down.
Ah, there we go.
You know, I think this is the best Christmas tree we've ever had.
Well, we've only had one other tree.
Oh, well, it's the best one we've ever had.
Mwah.
Oh, hi, Jonathan.
Oh, here, let me help you with those.
Thanks. Looks like you're into the Christmas spirit.
I sure am. I can't help but to be into it.
Oh, why?
Because this Christmas is going to be the best Christmas of my entire life.
Oh, and why is that?
Because I'm spending it with my father.
Oh,
are?
Jonathan, you found him. Where is he?
Well, who is he?
He's right here. Merry Christmas, Dad.
No.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
You don't have to wait until Christmas.
Jonathan.
You can open it up now.
Look, I really don't think that I should.
Go ahead, Dad. Open it.
Well, what is this?
Proof that you're my father. I knew that you were my father a long time ago, before I came to live here. I didn't want to tell you because I was waiting for the perfect time. What could be more perfect than now? The Christmas season, to find out about your own son.
No, wait. You mean to tell me that you've known that you were adopted this whole time?
The Brookses told me before they died. They didn't know who my real parents were, but they knew that my mother was a student at the University of Edinburgh and that she wasn't married. When I found this out, I hooked Charlie up to the proper information and I began to search for my real mother.
What did you find?
First, we looked for all female students who took a leave or dropped out of the university during the months prior to my birth. And Charlie and I found out that many women left to have illegitimate children. Now, there's only one child who was born on my birthday. The mother was Devin Wayne.
Devin Wayne?
And when we found this out, I tried to find the hospital in Edinburgh where she gave birth. I found it, broke into the hospital's computer banks, and called up the birth certificate. Sure enough, the baby's name was Jonathan, and the father was listed as Sean Ryan.
Sean Ryan?
As soon as I found this out, I decided I'd go straight to Springfield and be reunited with my father.
It's impossible.
Mom never told you, did she, Dad? You need a little time to adjust to the news. I understand. It's a shock. And please don't worry, Nola. Everything's going to work out fine. I'll accept you as a stepmother. Eventually.
Oh.
Jonathan, would you please give us a few minutes alone?
Of course. When you're through with Nola, I'd like to discuss changing my name to Chamberlain. I want to do it right away. Then, of course, we have to break the news to Henry, Stacy, and AJ.
Oh.
Please, Jonathan.
Okay, Dad. Bye, Dad. I love calling you that.
Oh, Quint.
Nola, look. You've got to understand that Devin Wayne and I never had a child. We never conceived a child. Now, that is the absolute truth. Nola, we never even made love. I mean, can't you see that Jonathan made up this thing? I mean, it's just a fraud.
I believe you.
You believe me when I tell you that you... You believe me?
I believe you, yes.
Then why are you still crying?
Oh, I'm crying because that boy wants a father so much that he had his computer make one up. Oh, Quint.
Nola, how are we going to deal with this? I mean, I am not Jonathan's father, and he's just going to have to accept that.
I don't know. We've got to do something.
Yes, but what?
Quentin. We've got to find Jonathan's real parents. I've got to start to work on it right now.
We'll both start working.
Quentin is my real father. But he obviously doesn't want me anymore. Goodbye, Dad.
Comme un rêve charmant.
This guardian angel flying down from Chicago today, and I know he's going to help us find Jonathan's real parents.
Nola, I have spent the entire afternoon looking for Jonathan.
Did he go off again?
Oh, he went off all right. And he left this.
Dear Dad, I thought you would be happy when I told you I was your son. But obviously you weren't, so I've saved you the trouble of getting rid of me. I've left for good. P.S. Charlie's all yours. Be good to him, your son always. Jonathan. Oh, Quentin, he must have overheard us yesterday. He must think that nobody wants him. Listen, we have to find him. We have to tell him that we love him and that we want to help him find his real parents.
Poor kid. I may not be able to find him.
But we have to. I mean, just think his poor heart is aching to love that family, and I'm sure they want to find him as much as he wants them.
You know, they might be looking for him already.
Yes, that's why we have to find him. Quentin, do you know what day it is?
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve.
Just think of that, a family reunion on Christmas Day. Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, Nola, listen, we may not be able to find Jonathan or his parents, let alone have them all together here on Christmas Day.
Quentin, now I can accomplish anything I put my mind to, right?
Well, yes, but...
Now, we have to get to work. We'll set this up as our command post, and you find Jonathan.
Well, I've been looking for him.
Well, did you try the attic, the cellar? What about that computer store on Main?
You know, I didn't even think of the computer store. All right.
Okay, wait. I'm going to stay here and wait for the Guardian because I sent the chauffeur to get him at the airport, and by my calculations, he should be arriving about now. Now? What time do you have? Now. Oh, that's... Everything's going according to plan. Charles, will you take his coat, please? Yes. Oh, Mr. Curry, come in, won't you, please?
It's curious, actually.
Curious. Oh.
Mr. Chamberlain? I understand this...
Nola Chamberlain. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I see.
Well, I'll be off to the computer store then, dear. Pleasure meeting you.
Great.
Nice to meet you.
And keep me posted. Now then.
Well, I understand this is about Jonathan Brooks. What kind of trouble has he caused this time?
Well, I mean, he's just been a perfect angel.
Oh, really? Then why did you call me all the way to Springfield in all this snow on Christmas Eve?
Because I want to find Jonathan's parents, and I want them here on Christmas Day.
Surely you're not serious.
Oh, I'm very serious. Won't you have a seat?
Thank you.
I happen to know that Jonathan is adopted, and I want to help him find his real parents.
I'm sorry, but that is absolutely impossible.
Nola Reardon Chamberlain does not believe in the word impossible.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Chamberlain. It's simply not possible.
But there must be some way to find out who his parents are.
But that is the way they wanted it, I tell you. They didn't want Jonathan to know that he was adopted.
Well, he does, so now what?
And how did he find out, if I may be so bold?
Jonathan is a genius. I mean, he's no ordinary boy. He used his computer to break into your computer, and then I guess he read all that you have on it.
I don't believe it.
Well, I don't see why not. I mean, he wanted to find out more about himself, and you never bothered to communicate with him, so he kept in touch with you through the computer.
But that is illegal.
Well, I think the way that you've treated Jonathan is illegal. I think it's inhuman.
Now, just one moment. That is simply not true. I have taken very good care of that boy.
You have not taken good care of him. All you did was shovel him from boarding school to boarding school. Jonathan needs people who love him. He needs his real parents. And I'm going to see that he gets that. And you're going to help me. Now, I want you to sit down and start talking. Tell me where, why, and when he was put up for adoption.
Jonathan, if you're in here, would you please come out? Oh, Jonathan. Hello, Charlie. This is Quentin Chamberlain.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chamberlain.
Charlie, did you know that Jonathan ran away?
Only that he was contemplating it, Mr. Chamberlain.
Well, he did. Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
I am sorry, but I cannot answer with so little information.
Oh, yes, I see. Well, the facts are these. He told me that he was my son. Of course, I denied the fact. He got upset, and that's why he ran away.
Curious. Why did you deny that you were his father, Mr. Chamberlain?
Because I'm not his father.
Oh, but you are.
No, I'm afraid that's wrong.
It is a fact, Mr. Chamberlain.
No, you see, you believe it's a fact because you were programmed with the wrong information.
No, that is impossible. I do not accept false information.
This time you did, Charlie. You see, Jonathan wanted a father so badly that he decided to pick me as his father.
It is difficult to know whom to believe anymore.
What I am saying is true, Charlie. Now, Nola and I want to find Jonathan's parents. We're going to move heaven and earth to do that. Of course, Jonathan doesn't know, and that's why we've got to find him, to tell him. Do you...
Quentin, that Curry's or Mr. Curtis or whatever his name is, he wasn't any help at all.
He didn't tell you anything?
Well, all I could get out of him was that he really doesn't know who Jonathan's real parents are, but he did tell me that he was born at
St. John's Hospital, St. Louis, Missouri.